Good morning, YouTube. So something interesting has happened just recently here in Ulverstone. They've taken their old tired museum and they've converted it into this massive cultural centre. They've got a planetarium, they've got a science centre, they've got a museum, they've got an art gallery, a cafe, and we're going to go check it out. Before we do that, we're going to pop into the Salvo's op shop because we've heard it's amazingly cheap. We're in Tasmania, the southernmost state of Australia. Ulverstone is a popular holiday destination in the northwest. Hive Tasmania is a celebration of community and culture. The building is inspired by the concept of a beehive. It's intended to be a space for the community to gather, explore, share and grow. It was officially opened in November 2021. These models of traditional Tasmanian Aboriginal huts were made by Dave Menninger-Goff, a Trulaway man. The cladding has been left off one of them to show the interior. These proclamation boards were created by Governor Arthur in 1830 to foster peace between the European settlers and the Indigenous people of Tasmania. Despite Arthur's good intentions, the message was not as clear as he'd hoped due to the lack of a shared understanding of the symbolism and the direction in which to read the images. Ultimately, relations between the two peoples ended in tragedy. The exhibits in the art gallery are changing all the time. When we were there, they were showing work by Anne Morrison. The Planetarium has a bunch of 4K projectors pointing at a domed ceiling where they show films and an image of the night sky on that particular day. There's some nice views from up here. The Science Centre has a number of interactive exhibits. It's a great place to bring a group of school kids. Antarctic research is big in Tassie. Kids can construct a car and then test its effectiveness and speed on the track. Harry was keen to give it a try.
You'd think more mass would work better.
Show us your car. Cool.
What are the wheels, washers?
Yep.
What do you mean? What is
The
it?
idea is you race your car down that track, Harry. So, yep, so learning from the previous experiment, he's now got an improved design. Let's see what happens. Oh no!
Great. Again, I've run out of glue.
We're ready for take 3.
And this time the wheels are even better.
Yep, this time the wheels spin. And they're on axles. Let's see what it does. He climbs the stairs to the platform. He places it on the track. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Oh, well done, Harry. You almost got to the yellow and black lines. You basically got to the end. So what I really liked about that, it was a great demonstration to Harry of the scientific process. There's not really any such thing as a failed experiment, because if every time you try something, it doesn't go as you had planned, you learn something. Real quick, I want to say a big hello and welcome to our latest patrons, John and Jennifer Hayes. Thank you so much, both of you, for supporting us here. And thank you also for the encouraging messages that you've sent us. Those have certainly meant a lot. Your first letter should be in the mail. And I just want to wish you a really happy day up there in the North Island of Australia. So if you would like to know what this is all about, you can go to patreon.com/collingshow and see what it's all about. See what kind of perks there might be for supporting us over there on Patreon. They have a nice cafe on the premises as well.
Little sheepies. He's so cute. Movie World shirt. Dad's shirts from Movie World. Freeze-dried astronaut ice cream.
Wow. The VR headset allows you to explore this state without leaving the building. Especially good for a rainy day like today. That's okay, I'll film you trying it, and then you can say what you think of it.
A boat in the sea.
Oh, that was really good. Highly recommend the Hive at Ulverstone.
Also, try the VR there. It's a cool experience, but yeah, and like most VR things, you might possibly get a bit of motion sickness.
Show us what you got, Harry.
Freeze-dried ice cream. This is the ice cream that astronauts have.
Yep, you're going to try some. Are there any instructions on how to eat it, or you just...
There's no instructions really, it just says if you're a...
Whoa! It's crumbly.
It says if you're in space, it looks like a medicine. It says if you're in space, you need to be careful because it might drift off because there's no gravity. It's vanilla ice cream at night.
Chloe, do you want to grab them in place so we can tip some on? See what it looks like. Interesting.
I thought freeze-dried ice cream was supposed to be like as hard as a rock.
It almost looks like styrofoam. So what's the texture like, Harry?
It's nice.
Is it like powdery?
Yeah, that one was kind of watery.
And does it taste like ice cream?
Well, it tastes like vanilla.
Wow.
I'm gonna try it.
I'm assuming it's not very cold.
Well, most people, when they have them, put them in the freezer.
Ah.
But they might make it too cold and you might, you know...
Very interesting.
Can I try that? Thanks. That was weird.
Crunchy ice cream.
Or, there's also other astronaut freeze-dried foods you can buy, like freeze-dried beef stroganoff, freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, freeze-dried, you know, bananas, apples and all that.
I
Interesting.
think try leaving a little in your mouth for a bit.
Why?
Might become more ice creamish.
Yeah. Because of the moisture in your...
Not really. It's just becoming more liquidy.
So if you were in space, would you eat that, Harry?
Duh, yeah.
Cool.